Thank you very much. Thanks, John. Can I start by welcoming everyone here today to the West Somerset Railway and to this fantastic community opportunity that we've had to develop this crossing at Dovius. Right in the very early days, we had the meetings and we had a demonstration out the front of how we wanted to do it all. And the Office of the Rail Regulator, who are our guiding light really, and our rule makers, recognised that this crossing is a community crossing and extremely important to the town of Watchet. I have to thank them for their contribution to allowing us to do this and end up with such a spectacular event that we're having today. It's been a lot of hard work, and I have to congratulate John on his guidance and the work that he's put into getting to this stage, and also all the authorities who have been part of the stakeholders in doing it. The councils, the Somerset County Council, West Somerset Council, WATCHET Town Council, everybody's been involved. But we have to go back to, I think, the very beginning, when you might remember in the Phoenix Centre we had all those lovely drawings which were done by Jane Hall, and that really sparked the light for us to get to where we are today. We've got to acknowledge as well, I think, that the standard of workmanship that's been done. This was done by a company called Sully's. We won't talk about the cost of doing it, but they have done a fantastic job. And when you look at the way the community have now adopted it, flower beds, which I would like them to come and do our flower beds if they could at home, they are beautiful, and it becomes part of the community. So we've spoken about Sully's, we've spoken about the contractors, we've spoken about all those who have been involved in getting to this stage. But we have a memory of some people who are not with us now, who have been involved with this crossing for many, many years. And at this stage, can I ask Vincent to say a few words regarding Jim?
The gentleman who lost his life here.
Yes, right. If you'd like to come through, it's an opportunity of a lifetime.
Well, I really thought my days of gymnastics were well over. It's amazing what an occasion like this will bring out. I ministered for many years to Jim Kelly, and as a result, because Cara and Sonia can't be here today, they've asked me to speak to you a few words on their behalf. I'd love to do it in Flemish, but apart from asking for 2 beers and saying thank you, that's the extent of my knowledge. So I'll give you a flavour of what Cara has asked me to say. She knows that Jim would have been really excited by what's happened and what's happening here today. It's something that, believe me, he spent a fair bit of time complaining to me about as I sat talking to him. And I'm sure he's looking down on us now with great relief that what's been done is to benefit everybody else in the same position as him, especially those using the mobility scooters. So thank you to the railway on behalf of Jim and on behalf of Cara and Sonia for all that you've done to make this so good. And it is a really special thing that you've done, and the way it looks and the way it feels to cross is really first rate. Now I know that Jim would also want to acknowledge the great friendship of Phil and Margaret, who are going to unveil a plaque on behalf of Jim on each side. So whichever way you approach the crossing, you're going to be reminded of Jim Kelly. We do thank you so much for all that you've done, And I know Tara particularly wanted me to refer to the way John has, I think, put his shoulder underneath the project. It's a wonderful way of expressing it. And I know that it's taken a lot of hard work to achieve this. So thank you to the railway and to John for his personal work on this. And to all the friends of Jim who are here to support today. Thank you so much. So, Phil and Margaret, are you ready to go? Would Mike come back to do the episode there?
One each side. 1, 2, 3, go. We briefly mentioned a little bit earlier the importance of this to the railway. The railway are a community affair. We support all the stations down, all the little villages down the line, and WATCHET is one of our main stations for passengers to travel to. When they come off the trains now and want to go down onto the harbour, they'll have this beautiful crossing to go across, and also to admire this community project. So we're really looking forward to that. One thing I'd like you to do, and this is the official little bit. I understand that everybody in WATCHET will appreciate this crossing. But can you please look after the holiday makers when they come along and say, you've got to stop there a minute while the train comes past, because I'm sure you all appreciate the need for the crossing and the risks of the crossing. Can you please look after the holiday makers, because they're important to us as well, because we need the holiday makers to run the railway. We now get to a point which I think is probably the most important part of the event, and this is to officially open the crossing. It's a fantastic day. It's one we'll always remember. And Linda, please could you officially open Govia's Lane crossing as it is.
That's it. I don't know you're going to do it. Right, just two more. That's good. Big smiles again. That's good. Lovely. Gents up there. That's good.
Thank you, Linda, for doing that. Now, we would like to invite everybody who's with us today to travel on the train. This train, once we've got it across the crossing. But you're all very welcome to travel with us today and look forward to you joining us. So thank you very much indeed. Look after the crossing.
Yeah, thank you, Linda. Thank you.
I sent them to my cousin in France, and I think he's commented on it. I don't know what he wrote, because I'm looking. I better get out of the way.
There's the plaque which says, "Have a safe crossing, Jim Kelly." Very nice. And the same thing on this side. That's red against the light, but that's what it says.